Hello, everyone. A couple of you have had some questions about being able to put video into your Schoology course and having students be able to listen to that video and then to respond with video, or also to be able to respond to each other using video. So there are two tools that we're going to be using. One is VoiceThread and the other is Flipgrid. The microphone feature in Schoology is currently not working. The district has notified Schoology, and it's something to do with the flash that's going to be on a Schoology end. So Schoology has to rectify that for Baltimore County, and until that's done, these are two tools that you can use. Now with VoiceThread, the students are not able to watch each other's videos and respond. So VoiceThread would be something that would be good for you to use if you want to give the students directions and you want to be able to do it in a video. And then you want the students to be able to reply in a video. So these would be students with accommodations. Or if you wanted to get a little bit of a richer discussion with the students, we know that a lot of times in math and other content areas, when we ask the students to respond in written form, they are a little apprehensive because they might not know how to spell the words, or it kind of does hinder their response to us. So if I was trying to have like a rich math discussion with my students, and I didn't want them collaborating with each other or responding to each other, maybe I give a formative assessment and I want the students to record their response and send it back to me for data purposes. I would maybe want to create a VoiceThread for them. So you're going to want to go into BCPS1, and you're of course going to log in. You're going to, instructional tools is where you're going to find your VoiceThread. Everybody has access to VoiceThread if you're a district employee. So I'm going to pull up VoiceThread, and you're going to go up here to create. You're going to click on create, and you'll see where it says add media. So I'm going to add a webcam video. It's going to count down for me to record. Hello, everyone. We're testing out VoiceThread today. I'm going to click on this little red square for it to be done. I'm going to save that. I'm going to give it a title. I suggest you give it a title to whatever prompt you have the kids doing. So if you have them discussing a math problem, you might put, discussing addition, or if it's a morning journal prompt, you might want to put the actual prompt. I'm going to save that. And now here it is. So I'm going to go to share. And you'll notice that this button basic, it says embed here, but when we tried to embed it into Schoology, the students couldn't respond. They couldn't post a video. And the whole point of VoiceThread is, you want your students to be able to respond back to your video with a video. If you're just giving the students directions and you want to make sure that you're, giving them directions, verbal directions to go along with it, you might want to use something like a screencast, which is what I'm using right now. And there is a free site called Screencast-O-Matic. Those actually create videos, and you can embed those videos into your Schoology account. But we're going to work with the link here. So I'm going to copy my link. And then I'm going to go back into the BCPS1. And I'm going to go into my Schoology account. I'm going to find the course that I want to put it in. We'll use Miss Grenzick's homeroom right now. You can add it in a page. You can add it in a discussion. If I wanted my students to maybe respond in a written form, I'm going to go and add that in a discussion, right? So they watch the video, and then they can toggle back and add it in a discussion. If I just want them to go to the VoiceThread, I might say, morning journal prompts. And it's this button right here, insert content. I can add a link. Morning journal. And then I can insert that. And I suggest you make the link bold. Now click on this link. And then I like to go back and highlight that. because you really want to make it obvious to the students. You could even put the date that it's due or the date that you want them to do it. Okay, I'm going to then create it. And when I create it, the students would go here, they would click on this link, it would take them to VoiceThread, to my video, they would watch that. And then here's where the students would click to be able to comment back. Okay. One other thing that I wanted to point out is when I'm creating this, if you're using this for accommodation purposes or maybe only a couple of your students, right down here in Schoology, you can individually assign this. And when you start typing in the student's name, they'll come up. And the reason that's important is that no other students will see this except for the students that you assign it to. Okay, so I also suggest you tag standards to it, which you can do there. And the best part is after you've done this, let's say you want to go ahead and front load all of the materials for that student, you can actually go here and you can unpublish that so that the students won't see that until you're ready for them. So if you do it by week, you could front load like 3 weeks at a time, unpublish them, and then when it's ready for the students, you want them to see it, you just go back in and publish it. Okay, so that's how to use VoiceThread. I hope this was helpful. If you have any other questions about VoiceThread, I know that there is a training on the 24th, I believe. I know Mrs. Callahan and I believe Ms. Grenzick is going to that training. So, but you can ask any of us, and if you would like help with how to use this or how to incorporate this into your courses, just shoot me an email and I'm more than happy to help. Hope this was helpful. Have a great day.